What's up, YouTube? We're back here. I'm here again with another tutorial video. I know it's been a while since I've done this sort of thing, and but I did say I'd be back. And in my last tutorial video, I believe it was Gamora. So now I'm gonna be doing Baby Groot. I left it up to you guys. Nobody chose. Nobody made their choice. I'm looking at all you. I'm looking at all you. So, I made the choice that today I'm going to start making Baby Groot. So, for this project you're going to need your rainbow loom. I decided to use a clear one since if I use my blue one it's going to be harder a bit to see these brown bands. You're going to need brown bands. You're going to need some super glue, Q-tip, tweezers, your hook, and some beads for the eyes. So let's get started. First thing you're gonna do is start on Groot's body. We're not gonna start with the head on this one. So you're gonna take two bands and you're gonna twist them like this. We're gonna start with his arms first. I'm sorry. Go like this. It's one. Two. Trust me, that's enough. We're going to go over to the other side here and do it again. One. Remember to twist it. And there you go. Take two more. Put it on. Twist it once. And set her down. There we go. Now, you're gonna take one band and wrap it around this 3 times, so it looks like you got 4 bands on there. So this is 1, 2, 3. Oh, my bad. Let me do that again. It got on there too many times. Okay. Sorry. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and there you go. See? So we're going to do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. So that's how you take care of the arms. So we're going to loop these arms up. You got to be very slow and careful when you're going up on the knees, especially if they're double looped like that and there's a lot of them, because they could break. So you may want to be careful with these. So go up. Go in, make sure you got them all, don't get any of them mixed up. Go up slowly. Alright, that's one. Over here, slowly. Oh, see, it's caught, so just push down on this. And there we go. So you're going to take this off. Ooh. Almost a little straggler. Okay. Okay, and we're going to put this back here. Set that aside. Okay. So we're going to go over and do this one now. Over here. Go in. Make sure you don't get any of them mixed up. And slowly and loop on there. Okay, doke, that's one. Let's get this other one, last one. In, pull slowly. And loop on. There you go. We're going to pull it off now. Careful. This is the tricky part. There we go. Okay, and we're going to pull this back again just like the other one. We're going to set those aside for later. Okay. And now we're going to be working on Groot's body. So, and again, just like these, we're going to take 2 bands. We're going to go on the middle line here. So we're going to go right here, twist them, just like that. Take 2 more double bands, go down again, twist, lay them down nicely. Take 1 more, just 1, 2 more bands, and go down, twist once, lay it down. Okay, now we're going to start working on his legs down here. Okay, so I'm gonna go down here, on here, twist, there we go. Go over on this side now, go over, twist once, lay nicely. Okay, do the same over here. 1 more. This is the last one on this side. Twist once, nicely, and lay down. Okay, 1 more. Or 2 more bands. Okay. Twist once, and lay nicely. There you go. So we're going to take 2 bands. Remember, just take 1 and twist right here. 1, 2, 3. Makes it look like it's got 4 bands up there at the top. Okay. The same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3. Looking like 4 bands at the top. Okay. Now, before we start looping, we're going to take Groot's arms and we're going to go ahead and put them on now. Now, I forgot to tell you guys this at the beginning, but really, for the placing his arms on, he really only needs 1 band up there, but it still needs to remain twisted. So we're going to take 1 of these off. And take 1 of them out. Ugh. Ooh. Okay, ooh. It got stuck in there, okay, my bad. Get out of there, you little rascal. Okay. Let me see if I can get it back on the hook before it completely unravels. Okay, I got it in there. Okay, so we're going to take this, remember, just 1 band, but keep it double looped, and put it on this peg right here. Second from the top. Put it on this side. Okay. I know that looks more like an ear than an arm, but trust me, when this is all looped and done, it'll be good. So we're gonna do the same with this one. Hopefully, it'll be a lot easier. We're gonna keep. I'm gonna try keeping it on the loom this time. Let's just take it over here. I think I messed up a bit. Sorry. Hang on a second. Let me try this record. Okay, so I was able to remedy the situation. We just want one band on there, okay? So you guys, if you do this again, don't follow me in putting two bands on the top ones to make his arms, okay? Just remember, one band, then two. One band, then two, okay? Don't follow me on that part. That was a stupid decision on my part. So we're gonna do the same as this last one and put his arm right here. Slowly. Please don't break on me. Rubber bands hurt when they snap. I should know. I've been working with them for years. There we go. Alright, it's on. Now, to do the rest, we're going to start looming up his body. So, I'm going to go in, start from here in the legs. Make sure you don't got any of the capping band stuck in there with you. And go slowly around. Get on there, little guy. Okay. That's one. Go over to this side. Do the same. Go up slowly. Come on. Does every little last one want to stay on? Alright, we're going to go back over to this side and do this hip one. Go up slowly. Keep pushing down on this one to make sure it doesn't break, and go slowly. Remember that. So, go over to this one. And then over here. Okay, so that takes care of the hip area. Now we're going to go up the middle area. So you're gonna have to dig through all of these bands right here and try to get to the last two bands down there. See if you can try to find them. I think I found them. And I just hope they don't break on me. Oh, please don't break, please. Okay, this is going a little slow. I'm sorry. There we go. I had to pull them up a bit. There we go. Okay, now on to the next one up here. It's a whole lot easier when you don't have a whole lot of other ones pulling back on you, if you know what I mean. Okay. We're going to do the same thing up here. And loop. And instead of, well, actually, yeah, we're going to keep this one. Try to pull these up so you can see what you're doing, because there's a bunch of them on here too. So, if I can just, there we go, I found it. Found the last bit of bands I needed to get in there. Okay, now we're not gonna we're going to loop this bit, but before we do, we're going to pull this body off of the loom. So, go ahead and slowly try to get it off. Careful not to break it, otherwise you're going to have to go back and start all over again. Okay, now we're gonna loop these, but before we do, we're gonna take these two last bands and loop them under these. Okay, so you're gonna get under here. You separate these two right here. Let me zoom in a bit on the camera so you guys can see. You separate these two, and then you take your two bands that you got left and then pull them through this. See? There you go. So, go ahead and loop these two bags right here. Make sure not to get any of them confused with each other. Pull those down. Let me zoom out now so you guys can see. I'm sorry. Okay, so like I said, pull all of this down so that you can see what you're doing. Go ahead and pull these. Ah, crud. I'm sorry, let me do it again. Ugh. This is a real complicated project, folks. Pull them over. There you go. Then ink on it. And there you go. You're almost done. But for these bands up top, you don't cut them or anything. Of course not. Otherwise you'd lose your all your work. You're going to take these up here at the top right here. And you're going to pull them back. You're going to pull them back like this over the legs and everything. Just like that. Take the rest of these right here. Do the same. And that's how it should look. Okay. So, now for Groot's head, this is the part that gets a little bit tricky. This is where you're going to need some super glue. If you would like an adult to do this for you, you can. I would recommend that so that you don't get stuck. Because trust me, in this line of work, with super glue, you can get stuck a bunch of times. And right here, you can use, when you're putting the bands right here, you can use 2 or 4. Me personally, I think I'd rather use 4. And I got 4 on there. Okay, so now for this part you're going to need one of your Q-tips. I did say 1, but you're actually going to need 2. So you're going to take one of them, and you're going to put it on your you're going to put some super glue on your Q-tip. Just a little, not a whole lot. Make sure to cover that cap back up. I want none leaking out. And you're going to take those bands at the top put them all together and put the super glue on them. Wait, hang on. Make sure you get these arms down so you don't get any super glue on them. It's just on these, on the tops that you want it. Okay? So, ready, and just apply slightly. Okay, most of them are sticking together now. Now you just need them to stick together in the middle. So we're going to need a little bit more super glue. Okay. And push them in. There you go. Now they're all nice and stuck together. It's all good. Okay. Now for the finishing touches of Groot, his eyes. Of course, you can't have Groot without his eyes. He needs his eyes. So we're gonna need some more. We're gonna need your super glue again for this, but this time not as much. Not nearly as much. Okay, so you're gonna need, like I said, you're gonna need some beads, and you're gonna need to take 2 of them out. Oh, hang on, we got a loose hair here. Okay, there we go. So you're gonna need your beads. Take 2 out. That's too many. They don't have to be big ones. They can be small ones about that size. Set these other ones aside. And you're gonna need your paint, but that'll come at us another time. Now, take your tweezers and take your super glue. Put a little bit of super glue on that bead and put it on his eyes. I mean, put his eye on, I'm sorry. There we go. That's 1. See? Okay. Take the other one. Oop, sorry. Take the other one. Put it in the pair of tweezers. A little super glue on there. And then put it on. And there's your baby Groot. Now, for those of you who saw the thumbnail of this video and want a little green on him, on his body, to make him look more plant-like, you can do that. I personally would prefer to do that because it adds to the more tree-like version of him, and that's what I like. So we're gonna take some green paint, open it up. Put a little bit on his head. Make sure, take care of his eyes. Okay, put a little bit on his chest. His leg. His arm. Oh, what is it with the eyes? Sorry. And his other leg. There we go. And that's your baby Groot, guys. Hope you guys like this video. Please like and subscribe for more videos. Let me know what you would like my next tutorial to be. Later.